Welcome, wanderers and seekers of wisdom. You've just discovered lost knowledge unlocked. Picture a hidden library filled with dusty tomes and ancient scrolls. Each page whispers stories long forgotten, waiting to be rediscovered. Here we journey through time, unveiling the mysteries of the past to illuminate our present. From the secrets of lost civilizations to the wonders of forgotten inventions, we unlock knowledge that has been hidden for centuries. Join us as we dive into the unknown, where curiosity leads the way and every discovery sparks a new adventure. Lost knowledge unlocked, where every story opens a door to a world of wonder. Subscribe now and let the journey begin. In a candlelit study, a rabbi shapes a mound of riverbank clay with reverent hands. He is not just sculpting, he is preparing a vessel for life, echoing the divine act of creation. The air is thick with the scent of earth and old parchment. As the clay figure takes form, the rabbi begins to chant, uttering the sacred Hebrew letters, the building blocks of the universe. Each sound is precise, each breath intentional, as if unlocking the code of existence itself. The ritual intensifies. The rabbi circles the figure, his voice rising, tracing invisible paths of divine energy. The combinations of letters become a mystical formula spoken into the night. The room holds its breath. Suddenly, a tremor, a flicker of movement in the clay fingers. The chest of the figure rises and falls, slow and ponderous. The rabbi has succeeded. He has drawn a sliver of life from the ether and breathed it into the mud. On the creature's forehead, he inscribes a single word, Emet, truth. The golem is alive. Born not of woman, but of sacred text and esoteric knowledge, it stands silent and powerful. The great work is complete. But the story, with all its triumphs and dangers, has only just begun. The Golem legend is rooted in a deeper mystery, the Sefer Yetzirah, or Book of Formation. This ancient cryptic text doesn't mention the Golem, but describes how God created the universe through the 22 Hebrew letters and 10 primordial numbers. The Sefer Yetzirah offered a blueprint if language shapes reality. Could a learned mystic use it to create life? The Golem legend became the narrative expression of this abstract philosophy, a living testament to the belief that words can shape the world. The rabbi chanting over clay is the Sefer Yetzirah's core idea made flesh. The word golem first appears in the Bible, meaning an unformed, incomplete being. In the Talmud, Adam himself is described as a golem before receiving the breath of life. The golem is a body without a soul, an automaton awaiting activation. In medieval times, the idea evolved. A holy man could animate clay using sacred words, creating a mute, powerful servant. The golem was often a protector, but always incomplete, lacking speech, reason and free will. Its strength was matched by its limitations. It could follow orders, but not understand them. This incompleteness made it both useful and dangerous. The golem is the embodiment of potential without the divine spark. It is a perfect servant, but its lack of understanding can turn it into a force of destruction. The legend warns, power without wisdom is perilous. The Sefer Yetzirah describes creation as a process of combining 10 sephirot, primordial numbers, and 22 Hebrew letters. The sephirot are abstract principles, the invisible framework of reality. The letters are the active agents divided into 3 groups. Mother, double and simple, each linked to elements, planets and the zodiac. God engraved, hued and combined these elements to form the cosmos. The universe then is made of language, every star, stone and person a combination of letters. Creation is divine speech. The world is a text. Mystics believed that by mastering this grammar, one could rearrange the letters of dust into the letters of life. The golem is a new word spoken into existence. To create is to write reality. The legend is the ultimate proof of language's power. The seeds of the golem myth were sown in the Talmud. Sages like Rava were said to create silent, soulless men, creatures that could not speak, lacking the spark of humanity. Another tale tells of rabbis creating a calf each Sabbath to eat, using mystical knowledge. These stories show the link between deep study and creative power, but also the inherent limitations. The creations are mute, incomplete, and temporary. The Talmud leaves the act ambiguous. Is it wisdom or hubris? Sometimes the creation is destroyed, sometimes celebrated. These tales set the stage for the golem legends to come. They are warnings and wonders both. The most famous golem story is that of the Maharal of Prague. Legend says Rabbi Loew created the golem to defend the Jewish community from blood libel. Guided by a vision, he and his assistants shaped a figure from river clay, chanting sacred letters. A parchment with God's name brought the golem, Yosef, to life. By day, it served in the synagogue. By night, it protected the ghetto. But the golem's power was dangerous. If not deactivated before the Sabbath, it could run wild. In one tale, the Maharal forgets, and the golem rampages until subdued. There's no historical evidence the Maharal made a golem. The story first appeared centuries later. Yet the myth endures, reflecting the hopes and fears of a persecuted community. The Golem of Prague is not history, but a profound symbol. For medieval mystics, the golem was the ultimate spiritual challenge. In Germany and Spain, Kabbalists developed elaborate rituals, combining fasting, prayer, and the recitation of Hebrew letter permutations. The process was mentally and spiritually demanding, requiring mastery of language and deep mystical knowledge. Some described meditative techniques to channel creative energy, circling the clay figure and chanting for hours. Did they succeed? The records are ambiguous. Success was often described in spiritual, not physical terms. The true goal may have been ecstatic union with the divine, not a physical servant. The golem became a metaphor for the creative potential within the soul. The golem's defining trait is what it lacks: a soul. It cannot speak, reason, or join in prayer. It is property, not a person. Its obedience is perfect, but it has no will or moral compass. The word emet, truth, on its forehead is the source of its power, not a reflection of its nature. The golem's lack of understanding makes it dangerous. It follows orders literally, often with disastrous results. Legends tell of golems flooding houses or running amok, unable to judge or adapt. To deactivate it, the creator erases the aleph from emet, leaving met, death. The golem collapses, lifeless clay once more. There is no afterlife, no spiritual journey. Its existence is temporary, conditional on the word that animates it. The golem is a stark reminder. Humanity can mimic creation, but only the divine can bestow a soul. Power without wisdom is perilous. The golem's story is a warning about the limits of human ambition. How did the abstract ideas of the Sefer Yetzirah become the vivid legend of the golem? The story translated mystical theory into a narrative everyone could grasp. The Golem became a symbol of hope and empowerment, especially in times of persecution. It showed that the community's greatest weapon was its spiritual heritage, not brute force. The legend externalized the mystic's inner quest, turning it into a tale of protection and danger. The Golem myth endures because it makes the power of words and creation accessible and meaningful. It is the Sefer Yetzirah's legacy, alive in the imagination. The story reminds us, words can build worlds and unleash dangers we may not foresee. If you don't like mainstream stories but love hidden truths, then hit subscribe and join us. Welcome to Lost Knowledge Unlocked. Here, we delve into history's forgotten corners and uncover hidden gems from science and philosophy. If you've enjoyed our journey today, don't forget to like and comment below. Now, for the real treasure, hit that subscribe button. Stay curious, stay open-minded, and join us in our quest to unlock the world's lost knowledge. And remember, every like, comment, and subscription helps us bring more untold stories to light. Keep exploring, and let's unlock the secrets together.